And now, here's your host, Dee Spencer, the working lady.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of DeeWorks Live. I'm your girl, Dee Spencer, the working lady. And if the work won't come to Dee, then Dee will go to work. How is everybody doing? It is a fabulous Wednesday. Way back Wednesday. What's happening Wednesday? Hump Day Wednesday. It's all of that. It's the middle of the week, and we made it. We're here. So, grab a friend, share this post, tag somebody. Hey, Joyce, what's up, Joyce? Joyce is like, where is she? I was worried. We're here. Tag a friend, share this post. Let somebody know that we are live. We all the way live. Hey, we all the way live. Yeah, Joyce said this is where you at Wednesday. Oh my gosh, on TikTok, my backdrop is like moving, so it looks like it's a wave going on. Joyce has said this is where you at Wednesday. I'm right here. But you don't see me? What? Am I on screen? I'm on screen, aren't I? I think I'm on camera, Joyce. I see myself. Do you not see me? Let me make sure this is on. Let me check, because she's saying, oh, it might be a delay, Joyce. You know, it's like there's, Dr. Tachi is still going, hey, Dr. Tachi. It's still, there's a delay. So, it's like there's, yep, there I am. I'm on, Joyce. I'm on. Joyce, I don't know why you don't see me. Refresh your screen. Like refresh. But anyway, we are here on this Wednesday evening. It's been a nice, beautiful day. You know, I'm just chilling and enjoying life. That's all I can say, because like right now, I'm only working on the weekends, and it just seems so strange just to be able to say that I'm only working on the weekends, but I'm still like doing stuff. Like I'm getting bookings. Oh, Joyce says it was an operator defect. That's why she couldn't see me. Because I'm like, I know I'm on camera. I see myself. I do see myself, and the camera's shaking. Stop shaking, camera. There you go. Hey, JJ Hill. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So today we're just going to be, just chopping it up a little bit, talking about some of the crazy things that's happening in the world today, like what's going on? Hey, what's going on? It's a lot going on right now. First of all, I want to give a couple of birthday shout outs and anniversary shout outs. Let me get my birthday list up here, because, I have to make sure I have it in front of me. Otherwise, I'm going to miss somebody's birthday. And then, no, go off. I don't want that on. Otherwise, I'm going to miss some people's birthdays. And let me see if I can pull up my birthdays here, my reminders of who's got a birthday. Let's see. Birthdays. I know that today is my friend Kathy Garcia Zimmerman has a birthday today. And let's see who else has a birthday today. I said I was unsure if I was going to keep doing the birthdays, because, people don't seem to appreciate when I take my time and give them birthday shout outs. Okay, so that's my birthday shout out I'm giving today. And also, I want to say happy anniversary to Christina Williams and her husband, celebrating their anniversary today. I think it's just so great. Oh, Joyce says her grandbaby, Naya has a birthday today. So happy birthday, Naya. Happy birthday, Kathy Garcia Zimmerman. And happy birthday to anyone who is celebrating a birthday today. There are really a lot of birthdays in the month of October. So if that's you and you're celebrating a birthday, then happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, you all. May you have many, many more. And happy anniversary. Remember that song from the Flintstones? Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. I'm probably dating myself. The young people don't know about that. Do young people even know about the Flintstones? Like, do you even remember the Flintstones? Hey, somebody says, what are you doing? I'm doing my show, DeeWorks Live. Shout out to everybody that's watching on TikTok. We're live on TikTok. We're live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. We're there. We're there. We got you covered. So we're just live here, all the way live, all the way around. So happy birthday to Naya, happy birthday to Kathy, and happy anniversary to everyone who's celebrating anniversaries right now. So now, oh my goodness. Okay, there's so many things that's happening right now. First of all, William Shatner. If you are, if you're a fan of William Shatner's, then he got an opportunity to be the first sets a record by going into space with Blue Origin space flight. My question is, if you had the money, would you go on a space trip? Would you go into space? Would you go into space? That's what I want to know. William Shatner is going on a new frontier, going where no man has gone before. Well, some people have gone before, but now he is official because we know that he spent all those years going into space on television, and now he got to do it for real, not for fake. He got to go up into space, and he is 81 years old, I think they said. Hey, Ann Ellis and Mara, how are you? Mara had a birthday on Monday too. Shout out to Mara. I don't know if I got to say happy birthday to you on Monday, but happy birthday to you, Mara. Ann Ellis says that is a no for me. Listen, I'm still traumatized by what was it? What was the space expedition? The one that went up into space and exploded. Like, I think I was in elementary school when that happened. I'm dating myself again, but I don't know. I just need to stay on the ground. I'm doing good to just get in an airplane, and really, with everything that's been going on with COVID and all this kind of stuff, I have, and as much as I like to travel, I have been having anxiety about getting on a plane. I've not traveled since the pandemic. And Joyce says, no, I would help people. She says she would not go into space. Not for all the money in the world. She would not go. What? You wouldn't go, Joyce? Come on now. You wouldn't go up in space? No, I wouldn't do it anyway. And I used to love like roller coasters, and I used to be like a thrill rider, like going on things like that. And so maybe some years ago, whole bunch of years ago, when I used to like to ride roller coasters and stuff, I would have taken the chance. But now, no. Mm-mm. And then my question is, how do we know they really go into space? How do we know? With all this virtual stuff now, and you can make it seem like you wherever you want to be. You can virtually put yourself wherever. How do we know that these people are really going to space? They could just be telling us that, souping us up, getting people's money. I don't know. I'm just saying. Joyce says she would take her money and help people. And she says, I hear people wasting all this money. There's a lot we could do. Amen to, ooh, come on now. You said a mouthful right there. That is so true. That's so true. But that goes along with a whole lot of things that we see people spending money on and wasting a lot of money on, spending all their money doing all these different things. Like, couldn't that money be well served for something else? So William Shatner, he is, let's see, how old is he? He became the oldest person to go up into space. Hey, Davis Kadisha. Hey, Davis Kadisha. Hello there. And hello, Lovable Creations. Hey, what's up? He's 90. I said 81. 90 years old he went. And he is veteran. He is a veteran of countless imaginary space voyages. He's from Star Trek, playing Captain Kirk. And so over the course of 10 minutes and 17 seconds, how much did they spend for that? To go up for, see, that's what I'm saying. How do we know that they're really going up to space? You was up there for 10 minutes and 17 seconds. Shatner and 3 crewmates took off atop a hydrogen-fueled rocket, climbed to the edge of space, 65.8 miles up, and enjoyed 3 to 4 minutes of weightlessness, along with spectacular views of Earth before plunging back to a gentle parachute-assisted touchdown. Does that really constitute going to space? Like, you went to the edge. You went to the edge of space. Like you didn't get out, walk on the moon. Dan says he's 91. The paper says he got listen, CBS News has him at 90. Dan, hey Dan the man who's working, checking in from the GLB. But anyway, he says he's 91. But so if you, does it constitute really going to space if you just go and and you just go and you don't get out of walking to the moon? So I guess it's like they didn't go to the moon, they went to space. Well, I can go to space. If I walk into the other room, I'm going to this other space in my house, right? You see what I'm saying? I have a space at my studio. I could go to my space in my studio. So I have been to the edge of space. If you go from one room in your house to another room, you have gone to the edge of space. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, it's not like walking on the moon. When I hear space, I'm thinking moon, get out there and walk. And Ella says it only takes 10 minutes to get to the edge of space. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's all it took. And how much did you spend? It only took you 10 minutes. She said it takes 4 hours to get to Chicago from where she Yes, that is so true. It took them a shorter time to go to space than it did for me to fly from here to Houston or, here to Hawaii. Like, so I could say if I take any trip now, I could say I'm on the edge of space. I'm on the edge of space of Hawaii, the edge of space of Chicago or wherever. Like, come on. And that costs how much? Y'all, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. I personally, I could think of other things to do with my money. What did Joyce say? I guess it's a good bucket list item for him. I guess so. Hey, I did it. And I was the oldest person to go. He could say he's the oldest person to go. He went. He did some weightlessness stuff. Don't they have I think they have weightless facilities now where you can go and do those gravity things where you can get into one of those machines or whatever, and they blow air on you and you're just weightless. Like you could do that at one of those. You could do that at an amusement park. I don't know. Joy said they put up some posters on the windows. Really? I got some kids that'll go put posters up on poles all around the spaces in my community. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, Lovable Creation says it takes people long to drive through Texas than them to be in space. Exactly. So listen, I understand that the traffic in Atlanta, the traffic in California, the traffic in some of these states takes longer to get through. The traffic in New York on certain days, and especially when it's gridlock, which is coming up here pretty soon, it takes longer to get through one end of New York. It takes me longer to get from Jersey to Brooklyn on a heavy traffic day. So there have been times when I've driven to Brooklyn for a gig and it's taken me 2 hours, but it's really like a 30-minute ride. But because of traffic, it takes 2 hours. So you want to impress me? Get me to Brooklyn in 10 minutes. Get me to the Bronx in 5 minutes. If you want to impress me. I don't know. So shout out to you, William Shatner. You did that. Okay. All right. Now here's a crazy story. And we're going to talk about a couple of things today, but here's a crazy story. So I'm a huge fan of the Olympics. I don't know if you all watch the Olympics, but there's an Olympic runner who represented Kenya in Tokyo. And she represented Kenya in Tokyo in 2020. And she's 25 and she's been found dead in her home. Like, what? That's like not the type of things that you're thinking that you're going to see in the news or hear. And she was found stabbed to death in her home. And guess what? Guess who the number one suspect is? As always, the husband. The husband is the number one suspect, and he's missing. While the suspects are coming up missing lately, that's the same thing that happened in Petito's case. The boyfriend is missing. He's still missing. Where are these people at? Maybe they hiding out in the same place. Do they have a suspect? Maybe they went to the edge of space. I don't know. Maybe they need to check the edge of space for some of these suspects that we're looking for that we can't find. But anyway, it's a shame because this young lady was 25 and she represented Kenya in Tokyo in 2020, and she was a two-time bronze world champion in the 5,000 meters. Do you know how 5,000 meters? That's wow, that's a lot. And she also has set a world record in the 10,000 meter. She broke the world record in the 10,000 meter race, and now she's gone. So just that's really sad. So condolences to her family, not the husband, until we find him and figure out what the heck really happened, because we want to know what had done happen. But that's really sad. I really hate to hear that. Her name was Agnes Jabet Tarot. So look that story up if you're a huge Olympic follower and a sports fan or whatever. And speaking of sports, well, we'll come back to that story because that goes into money as well. My question is, no, I'm not going to talk about that yet. We'll come back to that. Okay, so the biggest topic that everyone's been talking about, shout out to my friend Dr. Tachi, who has been talking about the Squid Game. And she just did her show. If you all don't follow my friend Dr. Tachi, make sure you follow my friend Dr. Tachi, because she has an amazing show as well that comes on it's called Mediascope. So check out Mediascope. She's on Wednesdays, I think, at 6:00, and she might just be wrapping up her show. Yeah, Renee says, wow, she's an Olympic fan. Yeah, so look that up, and just send homage to that. So Squid Game. So Anne says that she loved that movie Squid Game, or series. Yes, it was a series. So raise your hand if you have not, type of one if you have not watched Squid Game, because I'm not going to do any spoilers, but just raise your hand if you have not watched Squid Game. Yes, it's on Netflix. It is the hottest show. It is breaking records, and breaking more records. Now, here's the thing. This is what's interesting to me. If you've been watching Netflix lately, there are a lot of Korean shows on there right now. And Renee says she may not watch. Oh, girl. Joyce says she has not watched. Okay. I will say this. All y'all on my page haven't watched it. Jeez. I'm gonna go over here and talk to the Instagram people, because they've watched it. Okay, the Instagram people don't watch it. Y'all close your ears over there on Facebook. Okay, I'm not doing any spoilers. I'm not going to do any spoilers. But what I will say is this: if you are squeamish and you're like, "Oh, I don't like bloody movies," and then don't watch it. Hey, Latasha, how are you? So don't watch it. If you're squeamish, don't watch it. But if you like thrill, and I'm not saying I like gore. But it's just gore. It doesn't. The reason it doesn't bother me is because I'm a makeup artist and I know how it's done, and so it doesn't bother me as much, because I'm like, "Ooh, that was a cool special effects." So I look at it from a different eye. Is it like AHS? Latasha said it was good, and okay, tell us. Renee said, tell us. I'm not going to tell you all the things. What is AHS? Oh, American Horror Story. I think American Horror Story might be worse. Do you agree? Anybody that watched American Horror Story, do you think American Horror Story I feel like was worse, because after maybe season 2, I couldn't watch it anymore. It just was, and that's, yeah. Even though, again, I'm a makeup artist, I know how stuff is done, I know special effects, but just some things, that sensory stuff was just going too far, and I just couldn't take it. So American Horror Story might be a little worse. So, okay, Renee, if you like American Horror Story, then you could probably watch Squid Game. Yep. You could watch Squid Game. Ann Ellis says American Horror Story was worse. Okay, if you watch Django, did you watch Django? If you watch Django, you can watch Squid Game. Because, honey, remember Django? Baby, they were shooting up some stuff in Django. What? Yes. So if you watch Django, if you watch Pulp Fiction, it's called Squid Game. Squid Game. So yeah, if you watched Django, Pulp Fiction, anything like that, then you can watch Squid Game. Like, stop. Don't, come on now. See, if you love Django, then you can watch Squid Game. Like, really. And I feel like Squid Game challenges and it forces you to ask the question, how far would you go to get out of debt? How much would you sacrifice to get out of debt? And how much risk would you take to get out of debt? If someone just like dangled, like, we're not talking about just $1 million, like $1 billion in your face, would you take a chance not knowing what the risks were and go play the game? But now Squid Game had an out too. Like, it was free will. It was free will, because it wasn't like, remember there's these other, I can't think of the name of the movies, but there's been other movies like they weren't promising people money, but they were like hunting people. And you had to, they would kidnap people and then dump them in like the woods or something, and people be hunting them and for sport or whatever. At least that, you didn't have a choice in that type of situation. You didn't know what was happening, and you just had to try to run for your doggone life. But Squid Game, like, Dan says, sign me up for $1 billion. You try it? What? You would try it for $1 billion? Okay, Dan, here's the thing. Knowing what you know about Squid Game now, would you sign up? Knowing, like, okay, so now if you watch it, you got the inside scoop. Would you sign up knowing? And how careful would you? I don't know. It's crazy. It's a risk. It's a big risk, big risk that I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. And there was an out. So you did have an out. So it was all free will. It was free will. Okay. So Netflix spent $21 million on Squid Game. $21 million. Can you imagine? Like, there are people that are trying to get their movies made with they just want 2 million, 3 million. Netflix spent $21 million on Squid Game, and it is Netflix all-time biggest hit. And here's how that compares to other shows and to other show budgets. Let's see here. How it compares. They spent $21.4 million on the hit Korean language show, and then its biggest hit series, Stranger Things, and The Crown cost $8 million. I love Stranger Things. That was a good show. And The Crown, which is a very popular show on Netflix, only cost $10 million. $10 million an episode and $8 million an episode. Wow, that's something right there. Marvel shows, the WandaVision, the Falcon, and the Winter Soldier have movie-sized price tags costing as much as $25 million per episode. The first season so that's showing just how much and how much money that if they spent that much money, imagine how much they're making. What's up, Zuri J? Tarsha said, no, I would not do that. It's too much of a risk, right? Hey, Zuri. And see, that's right. Joyce Lewis says next year the subscription cost will go up again for Netflix. That's right. But I don't see why I should, because they're making money. They're making money off of this series, so they don't need to go up because more people are watching. So that's increasing their viewership. So to me, they need to give us a break and give us a discount, because more people have signed up now for Netflix just to be able to watch this show, which has garnered so many amazing reviews, and people are talking about it left, right. It's a hit on TikTok. Everywhere you turn, people are playing the Squid Game, doing different things from the Squid Game. Trying different things from Squid Game. Okay, here's the best one. The number one, and this is not, I'm not gonna tell you the spoiler, but I'm just saying, one of the games they played was red light, green light. Simple game, red light, green light. Okay, but there was a greater risk. You didn't just get out if you got caught. It was more than that. You paid. Okay, spoiler alert. You paid with your life. Okay. So yes, Renee said it was bigger than Bridgerton. That's right. That's right. Uh, Renee speaking is there. Hey there. Okay. So now, so it was based off of playing popular children's games. Dan, Dan said they should have played Dodgeball. What do you think about that? Think about Dodgeball and Squid Game. They're having a season 2. They may have a season 2. Oh, Joyce said, what is the deal with that cookie? I keep seeing it on TikTok. Okay, that's a cool one. So with the cookie, it's made out of sugar and I think it's cornstarch, and the sugar is heated up and then cornstarch, and then they pour it out and then they cut a shape into it. You have to use a needle to try to cut the shape out without breaking the shape. So the hardest one to do is the star and the umbrella. The easiest one to do was what was it? Oh, the triangle was the easiest one to do. But you didn't know what the game was, and you did not know what the game was until they handed it to you. You didn't know what it was. So yeah. Dan said they should do dodgeball. Dan said they should do dodgeball with bricks and rocks. No. Ooh. What? Ooh. Dodgeball with bricks and rocks. Ooh, you are dirty, Dan. Wow. Ann said dodgeball would have been mini bombs being shot at you. I don't know. What about the bricks and rocks one? That might have been interesting. Dodgeball with bricks and rocks. Ooh, I don't know. What would you guys think? So Dan says with bricks and rocks, and Ellis says dodgeball would have been mini bombs. Ooh, that would have been tough right there. They ought to do a tug of war. They did do a tug of war. You gotta watch it, JJ. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. Yes, they did do tug of war. Tug of war was not your regular tug of war either. Oh gosh. No, you can't. Joyce says her being ex-military, it would have been hand grenades. And then Ann says, because if you get hit with a bomb, you would explode. But then it's going to blow up the people that might be right by them, though. I don't know. You and Joyce are on the same wavelength. Joyce is saying hand grenades, and you're saying get hit with a bomb, with the mini bombs. Y'all kind of ruthless. Y'all would have been the what is it? The head guy? What do you call himself? The head guy? What? Yeah. Anyway, watch it. Watch it. It's good. I watched it twice. I watched the series twice. I will probably watch it again. That's how good it is. Ooh, Joyce says some with the plugs already pulled. Ooh, y'all are dirty. Dang. Hey, remind me not to tick y'all off, okay? Y'all, oh my goodness. Mini bombs, hand grenades. Ann says small bombs, so it would only hit the person that is targeting. Wow, y'all are ruthless. I'm telling you. I don't know. Okay. Y'all showing no mercy. Okay, I don't know if I want to be around y'all with the Squid Game. Well, okay, we should come up with like a virtual Squid Game where people don't get killed, you know. Okay, let's see what else is going on in the news. Here's something else that's going on in the news. We're talking about Netflix, we're talking about TV shows and different things like that. But here's something that you need to pay attention to. There is getting ready to be a strike. Yes, the unions are threatening to go on strike. And it's about you can't really see that graphic right there, but there's a strike that's being threatened because I don't know if you all know this, but like in theater, you have to work like 10-hour days. Like when it's close to the showtime, you work 12-hour days, and out of those 12 hours, you work 10 out of the 12. You're there 12 hours, and you're working 10 out of the 12. The 2 hours are the breaks that are broken up in between. So like you might get a 30-minute break, an hour, a 30-minute break, 30-minute break, and then you might get 1 hour for lunch out of that 10 out of 12 day. And so there's getting ready to be a strike to try to change those rules, because that's a lot. And also on Broadway, like, you work 6-hour days. It's a lot. It's a lot. You end up working like 6-hour days. I mean, not 6-hour days, 6 days a week out of 7. So when you work on, and I don't know if anyone remembers when I was doing the Broadway show, I would work 6 days and be off 7. So right now they're setting a strike date for 60,000 film and television workers. That, and you're like, okay, what does that have to do with me? Think about it. If the television workers go on strike, guess what? A lot of the shows that you watch, that you need your light people, camera people, all these people that work, that are part of this International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees Union, will be affected. And not only that, usually sister unions will go on strike with those, and to show alliance. So negotiations to prevent a strike that could bring the film and television production business to its knees are going down to the wire. So this might be worse than the government shutdown. I don't know. Maybe not, because people almost lost their minds when Facebook and Instagram shut down for a little bit. But I don't know if people can handle it if they can't watch TV and can't watch their favorite shows. Matthew Loeb, the president of the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, said early Wednesday that unless an agreement is reached, 60,000 union members will begin a nationwide strike against the major studios on October 18th at 12:01 a.m. So you all watch your clocks. You better record some stuff, because a lot of stuff is not going to be available. Such a work stoppage would be catastrophic, halting production across the U.S. That means like your regular shows like Wendy Williams, The View, all these different type of shows won't go on. They won't be on, because a lot of these people that work these shows are part of the union. Union members are demanding better hours and working conditions, saying that the surge in production over the past decade has led to long hours and dangerous situations on set. That is so true. I don't know if you all understand how many hours people work to get these shows up. Loeb said the union will continue bargaining with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers this week in the hopes of reaching an agreement that addresses core issues. The unions are seeking a 10-hour turnaround between shifts for all workers, as well as a 54-hour turnaround on weekends. They're also seeking increased meal penalties. That's true, because you're supposed to have a certain amount of time for meals, and a lot of times that does not happen. I'm telling you, it does not happen. As a way to force productions to stop for lunch, and an end to discounted rates for streaming services. What? You see what I'm saying? Joyce, you might be right. We might end up paying more. The pace of bargaining doesn't reflect any sense of urgency. There's 5 days left to reach a deal, and the studios will continue to negotiate in good faith in an effort to reach an agreement. So, oh boy, you guys, we might be in trouble. And so if that happens, then AFL-CIO President Liz Schuler vowed to bring broader labor resources to the table should IATSE take the step to going on strike. And we will stand with them in solidarity. We will use the full breadth and power of the labor movement to make sure that these companies are feeling the pain, Schuler said. Ooh-wee. This might hurt. You all are going to feel the effects of it if a strike happens. So pay attention. Sunday night might be that you better start watching the clock at Sunday night and see what's going to happen, because when you turn on the TV on Monday morning, some of your favorite shows may not be on the air because they won't have anybody to run the show. But there's always people who break the strike line, so I don't know. They'll break the strike. People that want to work really bad or just go on and work anyway. But I don't know, y'all. That's pretty serious stuff right there. Will that affect you? Do you watch enough TV to feel like that will affect you? Does it matter to you if they go on strike? You may think it doesn't matter to you, but you don't know, because even if you're the type of person like, I only watch the news, I only watch kids shows. Imagine not having that show to turn on for your little kids that you stack in front of the TV every day. Ooh. Okay. All right. Let's talk about money. Now, we were talking about money and what would you do for money and how much would you sacrifice. So Dan said that he would take take a chance to go for $1 billion to be on something like Squid Game. My question is this, and we don't want to get too much into this to be or not to be with the vaccine, but would you give up 34 million? Would you give up 34 million? Or would you take 34 million to take the vaccine? Would you? Because Kyrie Irving has currently been suspended, and as this whole vaccine thing is ramping up, people are what's happening over here? Oh, what would he do with the million? Yeah, Dan, what would you do with the million, the billion? Because he went a billion, you get a billion. So would you give up 34 million, or shall I say, if someone paid you 34 million to take the vaccine, would you do it? Or would you walk away from 34 million? Would you walk away from 34 million? Because Brooklyn Nets player Kyrie Irving, professional basketball player, has currently been suspended because he is refusing to take the vaccine. Yeah. And then they're saying they won't offer him 186 million 186 million extension amid the COVID vaccine saga. This is crazy. They've already said that the Brooklyn Nets have said that he won't play in any games as long as he's in violation of the New York City's vaccine requirement. And that the team won't offer him a $186 million contract extension that he's eligible to sign. Ann Ellis says, I'm vaccinated, so I would be getting paid. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. A lot of people that got vaccinated, just like, hey, we're in, all in, whatever, got the short end of the stick. Okay, I cannot read this on TikTok. What is it saying? Hey, Dr. Tachi, is that Dr. Tachi? Oh, that's Damn Gina. Hey, girl. Thank you. Thanks for moderating that, because I really cannot read those comments. I cannot see. I wish TikTok would fix the comments. But anyway, so a lot of people, hey, Dryer Buzz, a lot of people that got vaccinated without threats, without promises, got the short end of the stick, because now all these incentives for people that trying to get people to get vaccinated, free tickets, free tuition, your $186 million extension on your contract. Ooh, JJ said he would give up 34 million. He says, no, I'm a music man. You're a music man. But what if they said, you cannot play your music? You will no longer be allowed to play your music if you don't get vaccinated. This is my stand on it. I'm going to tell you my stand on it. Every man for himself, to each his own. Everyone has to make a decision or the choice for themselves of what they feel is in the best interest of them. Okay? I'm not here to play judge or jury on anything or anybody. But I'm just saying that consequences are coming down for people, but then also incentives. So people that got it, like, can we get some? Can we get a retro? Like, how on jobs, when they do raises and they give you retro pay, can we get like some retro benefits? Like, because I am vaccinated. Yes, I did, for personal reasons, because I had to be around all these kids and these high school kids and this and that. And I felt like it was in my best interest to take it, to protect myself, because quite honestly, I'm pretty sure that I had COVID well before they announced COVID, because I had every symptom, short of being on a ventilator, I had before they announced it. So, and it was no fun. I was sick for over a month, almost 2 months. And people are sicker now. So, then, sicker now than when I'm pretty sure that I had it. And I know a couple other people that say they pretty sure they had it, because we had the no smell, no taste, couldn't lay down, all that stuff. Just, yeah. So Ann Ellis says Michigan incentives was retro with the lottery sweepstakes. I want my lottery ticket. I'm not in Michigan. Like, did we get anything retro in Jersey? Like, hello, they were giving away anything. Free passes to amusement parks, free, free giving out. People was getting beer. Some, I think some states where weed was legal, people was getting weed. Look, I'm not into that either, but I'm just saying they was giving away all kind of stuff. They've been giving away all kind of stuff, and now it's coming down to just penalties. Like penalties, we're penalizing you. You won't take the vaccine, we taking your job. You won't take the vaccine, I mean, this is serious, guys. I don't know. This is like really crazy. It's getting really, really serious out here. And there's some holdouts. There's some people that are holding out. They're like, nope, ain't gonna do it. I don't know. So what is Joyce says? Joyce says, I'm trying to wrap my head around that. I'm vaxxed, but how can you make a decision for someone else's body? This is true. That's right. You can't make a decision for someone else's body. It's up to each and every person. But then what's happening over here? Let's see. I cannot read these. Hey, thank you. I can't read the comments. I'm sorry, TikTok. I cannot see the comments. They are just so tiny. I'm half blind. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. Well, the vaccines have been free. Here in Philly, they're doing free vaccine. The vaccine has been free. Everybody's gotten it for free. I guess there may have been a handful of people that had insurance that maybe they paid with their insurance, but for the most part, I think the majority of people have gotten it for free. Joyce says Virginia don't give doo-doo. They don't give doo-doo. They don't give you nothing. So JJ is saying if you're in Philly and you need a vaccine, they're doing it for free at the 69th Street station in Philadelphia. Okay, so hop on a train and hop on over there. You're getting free Uber rides, free meals, free transportation, all kind of stuff for free you're getting that they're trying to entice people to do. And so Kyrie Irving, like imagine though, you're a basketball player and you're making all this money a year, and now they're saying he has an opportunity to get $186 million extension on his contract. $186 million. Anybody want to go take the vaccine for him? I'm just saying. No, that's like a lot of money, but he is standing to his grounds on this one. He's saying no, he just won't do it. Wow. And it says the 16 million figure refers to the salary Irving would lose if he remains in violation of New York vaccines protocols for the entire season. He has a $36.5 million player option on his contract next season. If he opts out and doesn't sign an extension with the Nets, he'll become a free agent. But are there any states or any teams in other cities that would pick him up that don't have this mandate? Because New York has this mandate in place, mandatory that everybody must be vaccinated in, these different federal and government and public schools and different things like that. So this is applying also to the basketball teams. So now they said a lot can change between now and then, but if he maintains his vaccine stance and further deteriorates his relationship with the Nets, he's putting at risk more than $200 million that would otherwise be guaranteed. Can you imagine being guaranteed $200 million? Can somebody just guarantee me 1,000? 1,000 a week? Just guarantee me 1,000 a week. Just guarantee me 10,000 a week. I don't know. Wow. And then it says prior to Tuesday, it was believed that they would consider playing him part-time if he continued to maintain his vaccine status that prohibits him from playing home games. So they were trying to say that they would let him play out-of-state games, but not home games, because in New York, you have to be vaccinated, but in other cities, you don't have to be. That's not a mandatory thing. This thing is getting ugly, you all. This is getting ugly. It's getting ugly. People are going on strike. Teachers are going on strike. Healthcare workers are going on strike, talking about, against the vaccine mandate. I just don't know. Hey, Dr. Tachi, hello there. How are you? Your show was good. The part that I caught. Okay. Dan said he's already rich. The additional money doesn't matter to him. Really? Is that the case? Are you rich? You know what? Maybe he could go to the edge of space and then he doesn't have to worry about it. It only takes you 10 minutes to get there. So just go to the edge of space, Kyrie. You don't have to worry about it. That's just bizarre. Very crazy. I don't know. All right. And last but not least, Halloween is coming up. It's a scary time for people, I guess. A scary time. But in celebration of Halloween, if you are a Krispy Kreme fan, Krispy Kreme is changing their name. You will no longer be able to get Krispy Kreme. Was just temporary, only for the month of October. For the month of October, Krispy Kreme is changing their name to Krispy Scream, Skreme, for the month of October. They're going to have donuts with titles such as Abracadabra Donut, which is a glazed donut that's dipped in chocolate. Yummy. That sounds delicious. So if you're looking for Krispy Kreme, you won't find it, but you can find Krispy Scream. And there you have it. Ba-dum-dum. All right. So who celebrates Halloween? Anybody? Is anyone dressing up for Halloween? I think that we'll probably see a lot of people dressed up as COVIDs, maybe, because that is the scariest costume. That has been the scariest thing that has happened to us in our lifetime, I think. All right. What did D-Mix say? He says, Kyrie is built different. Don't be surprised if he retires at 29. Okay. All right. Okay. He's like, I'll show them. I'll just retire. Let's see if that happens. Let's watch out for that one and see if that happens or not. I don't know. But anyway, so if you're celebrating Halloween, I think we should have a Halloween costume contest here on DeeWorks Live. So if you are doing, we'll announce it. I'm gonna put the rules and the guidelines up for it. So get your ideas together. So if you want to be a part of the DeeWorks Live Halloween competition or content, I don't know if we call it a competition or whatever, just show off your costume and then we'll pick the top 3 and we'll give you a prize or something. So, and it's going to be people's choice. So we're going to allow you to, we'll announce it on Friday, what the details of it is going to be. So on Let's Have Fun Friday, we're going to announce what our Halloween contest is going to be. So you'll get an opportunity to participate in the DeeWorks Live first ever Halloween contest, competition, whatever. Halloween fun time. Yeah, we'll do that. So get your costume ideas together. It doesn't have to be scary. Just we want to see what the most creative costume is that you can come up with. And we'll give you the information on where to submit your photos and all of that. Suri's like, I love that. We'll give you an idea. We'll give you the information of where to submit your photos. And so then we'll do photos and let people vote on them. Okay. So I think that'll be fun. So get ready for that. Also, thank you everyone for checking us out. Be sure to go to our YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not done that, because we are eventually going to be moving everything over to the YouTube, because we have discovered that all of the socials of media is not reliable. Okay. And that's not to say YouTube won't fail us one day, but Facebook and Insta has proven to us that they will fail us on the regular. And if more people keep coming out blowing the whistle on them, then they may fail us again, because, who knows what's happening. When it goes down, maybe there's a purge happening. Quick, let's hide the evidence. They're telling on us. I don't know. So just get ready. Please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's DeeWorks on YouTube. So YouTube /DeeWorks. Simple as that. And thank you to everyone who's watching on TikTok. Thank you to everyone who's watching on Instagram Live. Thank you so much for checking us out. On Friday, we're going to have a guest on the show. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're going to have a guest on. This is a show that you'll be able to bring your kids to on Friday for Let's Have Fun Friday, because we're going to be talking about an activity that's going to be geared towards your kids for Halloween and something fun for them to do, and virtual. It'll be a virtual thing that you can have them do, that's coming up on the 30th of October, and we'll be talking about that. I'm not going to say who the guest is, because lately every time I announce my guest, then something happens and they're not on here. So you may just end up with me, and that may not be all bad either, I guess. So anyway, hey, producer Chick, what's up? Oh, girl, I haven't seen you in a while. So be sure to tune in on Friday. I'm super excited. 7:00 p.m. We'll be here on time on Friday. And of course, thank you for watching. Be sure to share this post, like it, comment. Please go to the YouTube also to show some love, because I need some more love on my YouTube channel. So even though you watched it here, go on YouTube and just let some of the videos play, hit like, comment. Thank you, Zuri J, for doing that for me. Thank you to everyone who's done that so far. Just go in there, just let it play. Like, you can put something on and just let it play for a little bit. Yeah, thank you. Do that for me. Do that for me. Okay. And if you have a channel, I will subscribe to your channel when you subscribe to my channel as well. All right. So I want to say thank you, everyone. We will catch you in the meantime and in between time. And of course, don't forget to go and pick up your copy of Greg the Green Grasshopper's Great Adventure, which is still available on Amazon. Go pick up your copy today. Yes. Yes, indeed. Greg the Green Grasshopper's Great Adventure is still available on Amazon.com. We will catch you all on Friday. Everyone, be blessed in your walk. Stay well and stay safe. And listen, if you haven't been vaccinated yet, I don't know. Maybe you're holding out for the big money, because maybe they're going to offer a big incentive. Maybe you're holding out for that. If that's the case, get your money. Go get your money. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, be safe, you guys. Be careful. I love you. Catch you next time. All right. We will see ya in the meantime and in between time. All right. Bye. Let's go, y'all.